Hello and welcome in. I'm Laura. Today is my latest episode of what I'm watching. This is a reoccurring series here on my channel where I give you at least 3 different selections across different streaming services. Today is no different. Let's jump right in, and I want to take you to the streaming service Tubi where you can watch Pan Am. Now this show only had 1 season, and when it was on in real time I remember it, but at the time I wasn't interested. When I saw this one was a selection on Tubi, I had to give it a try. I will say I love the style of the show, all the clothing, absolutely adore. So of course there are going to be romances and couples on this one, and I have to say I am rooting for Dean and Colette, Laura and Ted. Those I think are great matches. As I mentioned at the beginning, this show only has 1 season. I would have loved for it to have at least 1 more season. It is such a shame that there are not more episodes of this show. Alright everybody, buckle up. We're going over to Max for the movie Twister. This is the original Twister. I know everybody is up in arms, myself included, about the new release of Twisters, but this is going to be the original. Right now, if you have not seen the original, it is on Max. Go ahead and watch it, whether you've seen the new one or not. The original is always worth a watch or a rewatch. Now, of course, you don't need to see this one before you see Twisters. I'm sure you've already heard that. You know you want to see this one. Again, whether it's for the first time or the 100th time, you know you want to see it. For our last selection, we are going to swerve over to Netflix for the series Vikings Valhalla. This is its last season, guys. Only 3 seasons for this show. I definitely think it's worth more, especially considering this last season only has 8 episodes. I will say that throughout pretty much half of this season, I was frustrated with Harold. It was pretty funny to go back a little bit because Godwin and Emma had a little bit of a game of wits going on with each other. That was pretty funny to see how that one turned out. I will say on this one, without giving too much away, that it kind of came full circle and it ended the way it began. It's not what I would have wanted, but I will say they do tie things up. You're not left with loose ends. Alright, those are my 3 selections for this episode of what I'm watching. I hope one of these 3 selections piqued your interest, but if not, that's okay. I have a full playlist that I will link here for you, along with the last episode where you are sure to find something. Go ahead and click on one of those on your screen and I will see you over there.